Welcome. This is a special event for all business owners, CEOs, executives, and chairmen. We're going to share an incredible lesson with you about how your business can grow and expand substantially and lucratively with a life-changing process, the perfect process for your business today. We will focus on the importance of search engine optimization and social media marketing. By the end of this presentation, your belief will be firm on the internet's power and how you can monetize it to do 10 times your monthly revenue. We're part of an online elite group that consists of the world's biggest SEO and SMM experts that have recently celebrated its 5th year anniversary. That alone says a lot, as anything online in the .com era, going on for 5 years is highly successful and says longevity. Over the course, the group has been able to help numerous people and have had thousands of success testimonials around the world. Let's look at a few right now that we've helped reach success. John Sulhoff says, "More and more people are turning to the web when searching or researching products and services they need. Digital marketing is very competitive, and so it is important to hire the proper people who can achieve excellent results to make your brand stand out from the crowd. Waqar excels at online marketing and will help take your business to the next level." Jenny Schuler, owner of Jen Lee Solutions, says, "If your business needs more of the most valuable asset around customers, then you need Waqar's services. He will bring your online presence out of the woods and place you exactly where you want to be, in front of your customers that are actively searching for your goods and services." Camille Tonkowicz says, "The single most important thing that has set Waqar apart from the rest is that he truly cares. He'll always do the right thing for you and your business. I'd highly recommend working with him if you get the opportunity." That's just a few of many that you'll see throughout this presentation. But what I want to focus on right now is telling you why SEO and SMM is so important. Businesses have one thing in common for survival. With us, obviously, water is the most essential. Similarly, for businesses, the number one essential like water is traffic. If a business is not getting targeted traffic to visit their location and to visit their online location, how can they sell? How can they thrive? That's why malls and high streets survive and why they put shopping centers in busy areas to generate traffic. For them to not have traffic is like us not having water. You simply won't survive. For businesses to scale, and especially if they want to pass their competitors, they need more traffic. Not just any traffic, but targeted traffic. You see, there's been a massive shift in the last decade on how local businesses get visibility for targeted traffic. 10 years ago, it looked like this: Yellow Pages. I remember when I was younger, I'd get asked by mom or dad, "I want you to look up this business from the phone book." And I'd have to go get it, write down the number on a piece of paper, and hand it to them on the couch. And that's how visibility worked for businesses then. Businesses spent thousands to place themselves in alphabetical order by their own niche and category to be found. But things have changed. This is the present day. Phone books are dead. People are pulling out a metal device with a glass screen that they press on, called smartphones and iPhones. Whether you're looking for directions, trying to find your favorite restaurant, something to do, a shopping mall, maybe you've broken the windshield of your car. This is what you're using and pulling out to find businesses. Let's talk a little bit about how important this is. Google just passed Apple to become the most valuable company in the world. Ironically, they both need each other, hand in hand, as Apple creates the hardware to access the information Google provides. Without one, the other wouldn't survive. But Google right now is the most valuable company in the world. So, when we talk about visibility, for businesses to get visible inside the search engines like we mentioned, it's called SEO, or search engine optimization. Forbes wrote an article about the challenge that businesses face regarding SEO. If you think about it, take a doctor, lawyer, and plumber. They're all experts at their own line of work. One is a medical expert, the other is an expert at law, and the third is an expert at fixing pipes. But they're not experts in marketing, nor do they want to be. And it's a big challenge because if they're not visible inside of Google, how are they getting their phones to ring? That's where the big challenge is for a lot of businesses that keeps them stagnant and even going out of business. Now let's look at the landscape of the internet itself. There's about 7.3 billion people in the world that were recorded in January 2016. Of that, there's over 46% of the population on the internet. Think about that. Almost half of the population on the internet. Of that, there's 2.3 billion active social media users. Unique mobile users alone are over 3.7 billion, and of that, there's almost 2 billion social media users. And these numbers are going to grow and grow. It's not going anywhere. The internet and social media is too big for us all to ignore. You know business owners are desperate for more exposure, visibility, and traffic to survive, that the demand cannot be satisfied. There are countless amounts of businesses and not enough people that know how to help them get visible. Imagine that in a few months, we've helped you with the greatest internet marketing campaign successfully. How would it look like when your business phone overwhelmingly rings, flooding you with high volumes of traffic, instantly getting you doing 10 times your business? Here's some more testimonials from people that have had the opportunity to work with us and have substantial success and exactly what you could achieve. Yusuf Habad, a web design agency owner, says, "A result-driven is the word that comes to mind anytime I think about Waqar. Waqar would be a true asset for any business requiring search engine optimization or online site positioning, and comes with my heartfelt recommendation." Here's what entrepreneur Eric Smenia has to say. "I have always known Waqar to be a revenue-generating expert online. He never dodges a tough keyword and finds a way to have your website produce revenue. I highly recommend." LaMichael Dotson, a fellow SEO, says, "I had the opportunity to see firsthand the work that Waqar does for his clients. In our field, value comes from taking notes from the best. Waqar is one of the best digital marketers out there. He's always finding new ways to give value to his clients." The list goes on and on. Here's someone from Dubai. Breeze Raj says, "Waqar is truly incredible at SEO. Not only is he a great person, but he is extremely professional and always puts his clients first. By choosing another company, you are missing out on what makes him so special. Waqar gets you real results." I want to give you a deeper look and share with you exactly why businesses need this and why this is so important. If you lived in Orlando, Florida, and had a pipe break, you would go on Google and search for Orlando plumber. Following that, Google would come up with the best search results that fit your need. You might not go with the first one and instead go with the second, Sunshine Plumbing. However, I sort of tricked you there. You see, this is on page 3. No one's going to go to page 3 to look for a plumber. They're going to stay on the first page of Google to find what they're looking for. So, Sunshine Plumbing might not be in business anymore. And if they continue to be on page 3, it's going to be very difficult for them to flourish. Let's show you exactly what happens. The question is, how much money is that single Orlando plumber losing to his competitors by being on page 3? Well, Google tells us that. Google tells us exactly how many people search for that keyword. 1,600 searches take place a month for that keyword, Orlando plumber. They could get a possible 100 new clients a month at a very conservative £300 or dollars per job. That's a loss of $30,000 a month. Over $1,000 a day they'd be losing by not being visible on Google. Let me remind you that these are very conservative numbers here. As a local business, they cannot survive against their competitors. If someone's on page 1 of Google and drops to page 2 or 3, it could be devastating for their business. Similarly, if someone is on page 2 or 3 and jumps to the number 1 page, it could explode their business growth. There's been instances where contractors that reached number 1 started buying new trucks and hiring new employees immediately. This is the new way local businesses are getting business. There's no other source of traffic that's as powerful as search engines. Local businesses are desperate to work with us to get an edge over their competitors and survive in the market. There's doctors, lawyers, dentists, roofers, pet groomers, mechanics, so many other businesses that need visibility to make that phone ring and generate targeted traffic. Just not enough people out there that know how to help them. We're one of the few who truly possess the knowledge that is not taught in any college or university. No educational institute teaches this, no bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD. Unfortunately, a lot of businesses get stuck with mediocre digital agencies claiming to be experts, taking on clients without leading them step by step through the process, charging blanket prices and prices such as $125 a week. There's no way that someone can earn your business an extra $20K to $1 million a month in revenue by charging $125 a week. That's less than a part-time employee at McDonald's would earn. In some cases, there's over 200 algorithm changes in search results. Us being members of an SEO mastermind group with the world's most advanced SEO experts can decipher and debunk every one of them, at times months in advance with continued research. We know the language of search engines. And when you're able to communicate with the search engines and know what it wants, that's when you know that you can guarantee visibility, which results in high volumes of traffic. Again, not just any traffic, but targeted traffic. That is what businesses want and need. We use a duplicate blueprint for success built on continued research and development. We've redefined what winning is with organic traffic using the perfect process to help businesses. By now, you understand how important and beneficial it is for your business to work with us, because if you're not out there right now getting visible on Google, maybe on page 3 like Sunshine Plumbing, chances are you're not going to be in business very long. There simply is no smarter way to grow and expand your business than getting started with SEO and SMM. This is an opportunity to increase your monthly revenue by tenfolds. You should be very excited by all of this. We have an affiliate who owns a construction company, ranked on the #1 page of Google locally, and the number of calls that came in flooded him. In a good way, of course. Going from 3 phone calls a month to booking 3 jobs a day. He is now running a very successful and lucrative business, even becoming the go-to expert in his industry. You see, targeted traffic that enables a business's phone to ring is an immense game changer. We've talked about Google, but there's other search engines out there despite Google owning 75% of the marketed share online. YouTube is the #2 largest search engine in the world with 1 billion active daily users. By the way, Google also owns YouTube. But ranking videos such as brand stories for your business, which we also cover, is a huge traffic generating strategy on its own. When a viewer watches your video, it makes an initial personal relationship with the individual. And us being visual creatures, it adds to the benefit. A lot of times, a video alone makes huge sales. Not to forget social media. We refer to it as SMM, which stands for social media marketing. The cutting-edge software we use incorporates all aspects of search engines, social media, and video ranking. Google, Yahoo, Bing, Amazon, YouTube, and many more, enabling you to dominate your industry, whether it be locally or nationally. Here's just a few examples of what could be achieved with social media. Parallel Wine and Whiskey Bar had a huge success with this ad on Facebook. Over 40,000 people were reached with lots of engagement, and more importantly, 1,300 emails were collected. Another ad, Girly Boutique, had over 94,000 market reach, and over 2,000 emails were collected. An email list is an asset itself for businesses, as you're able to follow up and update potential customers who opted in on providing their email address by showing interest. Here's another. Helping a restaurant launch a grand opening that reached over 32,000 people and 1,800 emails over the space of 3 days. You see, working with us, you get an immediate advantage. A step-by-step process and a blueprint of the most powerful marketing strategy that will take place from day one, and most satisfying of all, you will experience the change in your business as high volumes of targeted traffic start flooding in through the doors and phone calls. The same exact way we handle some of the top companies in the world. Over 100 business owners, CEOs, and entrepreneurs recommending this service and counting. From seeing multiple businesses grow and expand, dominating the market firsthand. There is no contract to tie you in long term, guaranteed results, monthly reports showing you step by step how your business grows day by day, and incredibly, everything is traceable. No other internet marketing agency is currently doing this, combining 2 major proven ways to generate targeted traffic to your business by getting you visible online, making your website into a revenue-producing machine. Not only that, But you get an ongoing and permanent advantage with lifetime support from a leading internet marketing agency built to over-deliver for every client it accepts. Shoaib Zudi, a senior networking engineer at VMware, says, "If your business needs more revenue or leads through Google, I highly recommend ASEO Limited. They are search engine marketing experts." Quan Skinner, "Waqar is an exceptionally efficient specialist and smart at search engine marketing tactics. He was of invaluable aid to me recently with an important client. He keeps on the very top of the research algorithms and is excellent at looking forward. You will not be disappointed. Those who possess the opportunity to work with him, do it. Highly recommended." John Carpenter, a project inspector and ISPI. "Waqar Ali is truly in a league of his own. Whether it be digital marketing, SEO, or business consulting, Waqar will blow the doors off every time and change the way you do business forever." Lucia Bakova, a brand ambassador, goes on to say, "Waqar is an online mover and shaker, flat out amazing. He has in-depth knowledge and all-out massive action. Wow. If you're looking to dominate your local niche, look no farther. Waqar is the man to get you there. He comes highly recommended." These recommendations go on and on, people getting excited about the incredible life-changing results that have allowed hundreds of people the ability to spend time with those that matter most. This is unlike any other agency you've ever used before. Usually, you purchase their services, and after they've promised you a bunch of things which they know not much about, they've got your money and they're gone. It's not like that here at ASEO Media. We're going to be around and focus on building a transparent relationship with the highest form of customer service that forges a friendship that's going to last a lifetime. With that, I'll end on one last thought. Most businesses struggle, and it's due to lack of knowledge, conviction, and most of all, because they make bad judgment calls. We all have at some point. It's part of the process, and we learn from it. I hope you don't make one on this. There's no catch. You've luckily ended up at the right place with the right people. It's as simple as that. This is a service that runs behind the scenes without you taking your time away from running your business as it gradually grows and gets more exposure, visibility, and targeted traffic until you reach Google's #1 page of your chosen keywords. The most powerful traffic generating campaign, Triumph, for your business by ASEO Media.